back. Welcome back. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. So what we're doing is actually working on a little bit of the Yang Tai Chi form. Hey, Brother Duke, what's going on? Come on in, family. You should join us for a little Tai Chi. Join us for a little Tai Chi. Come on in, family. Just wait for a couple minutes. Do a little movement. They say 20 minutes per day of exercise serves us in a phenomenal way. Only 20 minutes. 20 minutes of movement. Because movement is medicine. Yeah. Movement is medicine. Health is real wealth. Right back at you. Hey, join me, family. We're going to do a little Tai Chi. I'll let you come in on a private lesson today. Come on in. Yeah, get comfortable. Take a sip of tea or whatever it is. Before we get going here. Now, I'll tell you what. One of my favorite sources of protein, sipping here on some chia seeds. Chia seeds, packed with so much nutrients. Let them sit in some spring water, family. I like to use spring water. No medicinal water supply. Health as well. Make sure we're ingesting our herbs on a daily basis. More herbs, family. Putting the herbs in our bodies to protect our bodies. The true medicine, nature's medicine. It's herbal medicine. Let it come in a pill form. Straight off the tree. Anyway, let's get going. Let's get started. Come on in. Welcome back. So I'm not sure if you've been in attendance with any of my lessons previously, before or in the past, but I always like to begin each and every session with a bow or a salute. And that's just simply saying thank you to the ones who created the art form, the masters, the masters of the present, the masters of the past, as well as future masters of the arts, just to pay respects to them because they have provided me with a tool that I have been able to use to help me maintain a healthy body, a healthy mind, and also to build spiritual awareness, family, to raise my consciousness to another level. So I must always keep them in mind. It's called gratitude. So we want to always practice gratitude first and foremost. Let's go ahead and bow in. Now, if you don't feel comfortable bowing in, I understand. It doesn't matter. It does matter, but do whatever you feel like, however you feel. And you can bow as you wish. You don't have to do it like I do. But we stand with our feet about shoulders width apart. And we slightly bend our knees, which allows us to rest our sacrum and our pelvis area, our waist. We want everything to be nice and loose and relaxed, open. Open and free to move. Movement is freedom. Movement is health. Stagnation is a sign of sickness. We also want to make sure that our breath is coming from our belly, so we're focusing on the diaphragmatic breathing and not breathing from our chest as much. It takes practice in the beginning, but with a focused mind, we can all do it. So if you would, throughout the duration of the next 20 minutes or so, however long you decide to stick around, focus on breathing from your belly, okay? And also breathing in and out of your nose. No mouth breathing, you see, because mouth breathing is not a very efficient way of moving the oxygen throughout our body. When we breathe in and out our nose, we're able to help the body create more nitric oxide, and that helps us with vasodilation, able to get more oxygen and nutrients in our body. So it's all been studied scientifically, but we have to put the theory in practice, and that's what Tai Chi helps us to do. So Tai Chi is not only a martial art, but it's also a health and wellness, I like to say, tool that we can add to our life and have for an entire lifetime of practice. So with that being said, let's go ahead and begin. So we will have our weight distributed about 50% on both feet, 50-50 weight distribution. The tip of our tailbone is pointed directly downward towards the ground. And the very tip of our crown point, the very top part, you want to have that extended upward as if you were hanging from the sky by a piece of spider web or a piece of wire, or just dangling like a puppet. Now, that's going to allow your spinal column to elongate and to move more freely and more naturally. Okay? So keep those things in mind. I know it's a lot of information. Let's go ahead and begin. So we begin with an exhale, breathing out of the nose. The body sinking down. And then the body begins to rise back up as you inhale and you're breathing upward. Notice that my hands are coming up. My knees are beginning to straighten just a little bit. They're straightening, but they're not completely straight. And then this is another exhale, breathing out once again. Now the tip of your tongue should be placed at the very roof of your mouth, on the hard palate, as well as the base of the tongue, as near the base as possible, the soft palate, that should also be on the roof of the mouth. So, in other words, the entire tongue is placed on the roof of the mouth. And here, I make a soft fist with my left hand, and I cover it with my right. This is our way of saluting. It's left hand fist, right hand is shield. And as I said at the very beginning, this bow is simply a way of showing respect and gratitude for those who have passed along the treasure known as Tai Chi, a lifetime tool that I have been so fortunate to learn and share with so many people. And then I exhale. Sink down. We'll do a few Tai Chi movements, focusing on breath and full range of motion. We'll begin with a little warm-up here where we're working our shoulder joint. We inhale, we rotate back, and exhale, we rotate down. Starting on the left shoulder, we'll do 3 sets of 3, and we'll alternate from left side to right side. And you want to focus on the slowness, harmonizing the breath and the movement together, because we're also working on what is known as meditation in motion. So many things going on. So inhale as we change sides. The right side goes up, and exhale on the way down. Inhale on the way up. Also notice that I'm shifting my body weight from left side to right side, from right side to the left side. So there's so many things going on, although I am moving very, very slowly. A lot of work being done, because I'm breathing deeply as I change sides. On my left side again, I exhale on the way down, all the way out, following the breath. Remember, no shallow breathing. That's one of the keys to the practice. Deep, diaphragmatic, mindful breathing with intention, always present and accounted for. Last one, left side, inhale up. That'll make 2 sets on the left side. Change over, right side, inhale as you pull up the shoulder And exhale as the shoulder begins to descend downward. The waist, hips, pelvis, sacrum, the feet, the knees, everything is still relaxed, just like it was when we first began. Relaxed mind, relaxed thoughts. The breath, although very deep, very mindful, very intentful, it's also very silent. So make sure that you're breathing at an inaudible tone. Change sides. Last set on the left side. Your breath is silent. This style of breathing we call the tortoise breath because it's long, slow, and deep and inaudible. Through the nose, remember the mouth is closed. Tip of the tongue is at the roof of the mouth. So is the base of the tongue, entire tongue on top palate. Place very lightly. Last set, right side. That makes 3 sets of 3. Inhale on the way up, exhale down. 3 sets of 3 for a total of 9. Excellent, excellent, excellent way to warm up and bring energy and motion and life into our shoulders. No frozen shoulders here. No frozen shoulders here. Release any tension that may be there. It starts in the mind, the release. Go there with your mind. Connect. Release. Breathe into that space. Mind is very powerful. Now we're going to transition into both shoulders rotating forward, same time, same direction. Inhale, pull up the shoulders very high. Up by your ears, circle forward and down. Also notice that my body rises and falls with the movement. Inhale, pull up high. Exhale, rotate forward, down into the ground. Inhale. Exhale. Still keep the breath long, slow, deep. Breathing deep from below your feet. Imagine that you're rooted like a tree. You're rooted like a tree energetically to the ground. And as you breathe in your nose, you also breathe in your toes. Yes, you pull the energy through your feet, through the soles of your feet, through the balls of your feet, through the tips of your toes. You're connected to the entire universe, just like the trees are. This is earth energy. Inhale all the way up and all the way down. Check the tip of your chin, slightly tucked in. The tip of the chin slightly tucked in. Crown point up. Still working shoulders. Last one coming up. Both shoulders moving forward simultaneously, same direction. Nice. Now, Tai Chi movement, very common movement here. Upward and downward movement. Inhale as we float up and pull all the way back into yourself. And then exhale, sink down as if you're sitting onto a bar stool. Inhale, shifting forward, the weight begins to go into the balls of your feet, leaves the heels and goes into the balls of your feet. As you inhale, relax your shoulders. Don't lift the shoulders up. Allow the shoulders to be seated naturally. Inhale, the weight begins to shift back to the heels, away from the toes. And then exhale, sitting down on the bar stool, a slight squatting action. Check your chin, make sure it's slightly tucked in. And sink below the bottom of your feet. Inhale, rising up. This is upward and downward movement, Tai Chi posture. Very, very common. Inhale. Now, one of the keys in all of the Tai Chi postures is to coordinate your breath. Notice I said your breath. And your movement. So once you learn the movement or get a very basic understanding, do the movement at your own pace, your own breathing rhythm. And this is a simple movement here. And once you get it and you're breathing into your own space, you begin to own the Tai Chi. It becomes meditation in motion. It's no longer just a physical exercise now. It becomes much more. Make sure you're getting a nice squat. And as you squat, make sure that your spine is vertically erect. The spine must be vertically erect, not leaning forward. Always centered. Always coming from a position of power. One more time, same movement. We'll do one more movement and we'll conclude today. Thank you all for being here. We'll do it more frequently as people begin to have more time and are asking for more Tai Chi. I say, why not? Let's do it. Exhale down. Also, family, don't forget about the YouTube channel, Tai Chi 360 is still there. Lots of stuff there to share. There's also other resources like the Patreon I have, where you can come and join me and other students. I can see you working your Tai Chi. I can give you corrections. Family, and it's very cheap, almost free. It's like $11. Come and grow your Tai Chi. Come and get you a meditation in motion. Let's change this up. One more posture for you to take with you, family. Now, see, Tai Chi has all of these intricate details, the things that I've discussed so far. I want you to hold on to as many as you can and use those details, the breathing details, the structure details, the posture details. Keep those with you. Okay, now here we go. Last one. We're going into long and shorthand. Inhale up. I want you to imagine that you have a ball in between the palms of your hands. This ball, and there's also an imaginary ball here. This imaginary ball is the commander, meaning that wherever it goes, this one must follow. They move in tandem together. Okay, so as I inhale up, I move the commander. The commander is my waist. This way, the hands and arms and body all move together. So if this ball goes down, the other ball must go down. If this ball turns right, the other ball must turn right. This is called long and shorthand. Turn your waist, turn the commander. Sink the commander, sink the other ball as well. Pull the commander back, the hands come back. It's rising and falling, it's turning from right to left. Turn. In some Tai Chi circles, they call this movement the Fisherman Casts His Net. So imagine that a fisherman sinks down and he goes to get his net. He picks his net up and he turns and lifts and he throws that net out. You don't have to sink as much, or you can. You can make it more physical. That's one thing about Tai Chi, you see. You can make it work according to your own levels of physical ability. Notice how I rise and fall and shift from left to right, all the way out. Don't lift up your shoulders. Relax the shoulders. Turn the waist. Remember, turn the commander. Take the commander down. Turn the commander. Bring the commander up. Everything must follow. All the way out. All the way out to infinity with your mind. Travel. The energy travels as if you cast that net out infinitely. It goes wherever your mind allows it to go. That's the meditation in motion. Two more, one on each side. And we'll conclude it. Thank you for coming in today, family, for some Tai Chi foot. If you know anyone that needs to add some Tai Chi to their life, go ahead and send them my way. I'll be happy to get them started. Come on back to the center. Let's center ourselves. Inhale up. Inhale up. Come back to a ready position. And just as if we began today, with the bow in, with the salute, with the greeting, with the gratitude, the thank you, we want to go ahead and end the session the same way. Always being mindful and thankful of the founders, of the students, the teachers, the masters of past, present, and future, as well as my Sifu, R.I.P., rest in peace to Sifu Ram Hoffman. And thank each and every one of you also for being here today. Let's do it again, family. Come on back. The door's always open. Let's bow out. Inhale. I hope you took something with you today, something useful. If it's just the breath, just the tortoise breath alone. That breathing pattern, that way of breathing can be done and should be done as often as possible. If you have any questions about anything from today, be sure to leave me a question in the comment, and I'll be happy to follow up with you. Anything, family, doesn't matter. Thank you very much. Peace and blessings to the whole family. Right back at you. Right back at you. 360, the Tai Chi 360. Check out the YouTube channel, family. A lot of resources there. Don't get overwhelmed, and always can reach me on Facebook. Always, always. Thank you very much. Right back at you. Feels good to be back on Facebook, family. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sticking in there. Right back at you. That was good. That was awesome. Yeah. Miss Cook, good to see you. Miss you, Miss Diane. Good to see you. Right back at you.